Okay, I've just turned it over to back to game. So I have started the recording.
Well, it will make things very interesting.
Yeah,
you know.
Okay, so we are up to session number 158, or Phase 3, Season 3, Episode 21. They're up to the 15th day of the third month of the year 1012, and they are working towards stopping the Master from destroying the world as they know it. Which will only affect the elves of the party, but hey, I'm sure there's not that many of those.
Where?
Oh yeah, no, you're dead if the Master wins.
Elf,
Jeez.
human, elf.
Well, her current character is
okay.
human, she's fine.
Oh no, but I'm Genasi.
I know.
I'm music. I'm magic, so I'm not fine.
We used to have more elves. I think at one point we had majority of the party was elves.
Part of the reason I went human.
There is donut over here.
I have already eaten Dave's leg.
Oh,
So he's legless.
The donut is called Dave.
Okay, so do you want to do this or?
No, I'm happy for someone
Okay,
else.
so we shall start with introduction for Calcrix.
Yes, Calcrix is a dragon spell singer. I don't know what that means.
So archetype. So much like
Awesome.
Such like I'm a
The Walking Rock.
Yeah.
tempest. Yeah, such like I'm a tempest.
Yes.
Cleric.
So that's a true scale.
Yep, that's a type of dragon.
And Blade Chanter. I don't know what that means. And an Outlander.
Grew up away from her society.
Yeah. Poor
Only
Calcrix.
because I was adopted by goblins.
Well, you were found by the PCs at the time, which is how you became a NPC and then became a PC.
And I guess that's so. She has a destiny of knowledge, and I'll leave it there.
Okay, so we'll go around the table. First up, we have Rhiannon.
I am playing Hildren, the Tempest, Cleric, Hunter, Ranger, Air Genasi, who, if I remember correctly, is currently very concerned that one of her party members, best friends, member of her new the council in her new sovereign state, has just turned into the embodiment of everything she's meant to kill.
Yes.
So in a very complex situation with lots of things going on and suddenly everything is telling me to kill. That's where I'm at.
Which brings us to AJ.
Hello, watchers, players, and slayers.
And Sean's mum.
And
And I thought you'd forget.
No.
Been long enough.
my name is AJ. I play Makeda Aiden, who is a humanoid bard, a merchant by trade. He is the sort of individual that would like to pay someone to do the dirty work, or have other people do the dirty work, and perhaps get the reward for himself.
Hey, you'll soon have the ability to make them do the dirty work without actually having to lift a finger.
In the last session, perhaps I did make a very smart deal with a very powerful individual, and I might be leaning towards more of the undead persuasion.
And you'll be skirting the line between playing evil because characters that get the evil designator all become NPCs.
But
I have to remind people of that part.
is it truly evil to drain someone of their blood or life force? If
That's
you
right,
live?
yes.
Is that evil?
Agreed.
Or is it just the nature of the being?
It all depends on how you go about it.
So, like the book Growing Pains, a lot of growing for this character over the coming time. But stay tuned and watch, and we'll grow together.
Bring us to Martin.
Terrell and Silverleaf. He's a elf. He's a archetype of the Walking Rock, and he's got a background as a tunnel halfling. Don't ask. He has a background as an urchin from Darrakan. He has Secrets of the Earth, and he's a level 13 adept.
And he has the appearance of an elf that is probably 3 to 4 times his actual age.
That's right.
Because elves don't even reach maturity until 100 years of age, at which point they're like the equivalent of a 11, 12-year-old going off adventuring.
Yeah.
But he's still not an adult no matter how old he gets until he spends time under a tree.
By the forest elf rules, yes.
Spends time in where?
Okay, so most elves, I don't know about all
The
elves.
shadow elves don't have that tradition because they don't have the trees.
Yes.
The name of the place.
It depends on the clan.
Okay, right.
So under the clan's world tree, you're supposed to be buried in the roots of the world tree for a year.
Okay, so you said world tree.
Their tree of life.
The tree of life,
Yeah,
that works.
I thought she said darrow tree the first time. So I was just-
Sorry.
That are buried under the tree.
Yeah. It's more my hearing, not.
So basically, if you die during that time, you obviously weren't meant to be part of the clan. And you feed the tree.
But he's of the Fatal clan,
So
and he's got the Moonblade.
you're
well,
still not
he's,
an adult.
he's lent that to Drazzle, but
You can be
that's
their
okay.
champion, you're still not an adult.
You're a kid with a very important sword.
He's destined for greatness. You know, after he's achieved all this greatness, he then spends a year under the tree and becomes an actual adult.
right.
Like
Okay.
in the movie, King Arthur was a kid when he pulled the sword out.
Yeah, you're not technically, you can't get married, you can't do any of the adult things.
Okay.
And when they're having councils, they can say, you wait outside and we'll tell you what our decisions are.
At Christmas, you have to sit at the kiddie table.
Yeah,
Except that they're also basing most of his decisions off of his actions.
yes. But
Despite
don't-
the fact I'm 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
7
Yep.
foot tall.
So it's all a matter of tradition with the elves. If you don't follow their traditions, they seem to struggle to deal with you.
Okay.
So Morrigan on Friday night has not done it, so she's still a child. She's biologically a child, but mentally she's had what I think we're close to 500 years worth of experience right now.
Right.
Biologically, she's not eligible to go under the tree yet, but even when she gets to 100, she doesn't have a tree to go under yet. Sega, or Shizio, whichever one you're talking about on Monday, has been under the tree.
Right.
And the tree gives you your true name.
Cool.
Which you don't have to tell anyone.
Nope. I do
Okay.
have to talk to you about that at some point, but I don't have to tell anybody.
Okay, and that brings us to Sean.
I am playing Cetus, who is a Water Ganassi Berserker and failed druid, hence his animalistic traits.
He can't fully transform, he just sort of morphs.
He can't fully transform, but as we found out in a previous session, some of his transformations aren't because of druid powers.
But hey, that's part of the fun.
Yeah.
And just so you know, I did find something about aberrant transformations. Much that I did find out about undead transformations. And there's more than one type of undead transformation. So hey, there's many things to look forward to.
Okay.
And they can all be described exactly the same way at the start.
It's a journey we all go on together.
First,
Yes.
you've got to convince Hildren not to run you through.
Probably Cetus as well, considering his primal senses saying fret.
And then next at the table we have his Idris, who's just, showing attention and may jump up and annoy everyone at some point. And he's responsible for sometimes taking down the internet.
Yeah, that's right.
Destroyer of internet. Deleter of scenes.
Well, I'm no longer sitting in front of it, so his appeal with the computer is a lot less.
I do like the setup.
Okay, so did anyone want to do the recap of last session?
I can, but it'll be very biased.
Yes.
Can you give us a slightly non-biased version?
I can try.
Would be appreciated.
So we were chasing down Imarath and heading to the Valley of the Dead. We Merc found out that you can hire a dragon, but we decided not to do that. He has the book of the Secrets of the Void, which was interesting. and gave him lots of options that he wasn't aware of.
And they never found out who the old elf who gave it to him was called.
No.
Piggly Wiggly.
So we all did our learning while we were there. Cetus found out about elves becoming dragons. He found out the Great One, the main god of first of the new gods of dragons, with the 3 heads of law, neutrality, and chaos. And more information about dragons. Trellin learned more about Arcana and how to pronunciation and tone, and how the different races treat Arcana. Humans treat Arcana like a science, elves treat it as nature, dwarves treat it... Dwarven magic is more about resonance, about the song. Calcrix explored magic in the Hollow World and found gemstones in supplies. She found the first... something... I've got a note here, first green moon. She's the shards of Hollow World crown. Gods have multiple items that Storm King's crown has not shattered. So yeah, we were talking about the shards of the crown, and it was the Hollow World crown, not the Storm King's crown that we were exploring. We did a supply run, which wasn't usually successful. It was all very dragon specific.
And that's when they discovered that the breaking of the crown was the king no longer having the crown on his head.
Not that the crown actually broke.
So the breaking of the covenant?
Well,
Merc,
it was kept ambiguous for a reason.
I think it's Merc has the protection wings, like the magic wings as protection. Was it Merc?
I can't remember who actually has it.
I don't recall having.
I
magic
cast
wings.
Death Ward on Merc to stop him from dying.
And
No,
there
no,
was a
that he
small
needs it
tin
now.
of something that if you rub on it, it provides
Oh.
protection against cold.
Yep.
Was something we got in our supply run. Music is the basis of dragon magic, and you need to put the wing between you and the effect. Calcrix got claw enhancement ointment that adds an energy damage, the radiant energy damage to her claws.
It makes them glow.
Horrible Death had a gift for Trellin, which should make him more lucky. It's a
Yes.
mummified halfling foot.
halfling foot.
And he seems to know about Trellin's halfling family, which Trellin is having to learn to accept. That was our
Yes.
therapy session.
And I'm sure you can introduce them to one of their relatives.
I did a premonition and got the Bard, the expert, upside down, which means expertise applied rightly or wrongly. So an expert who isn't particularly helpful. We headed to the Valley of the Death, piloted by Horrible Death. We were there in a few hours. We moved upwards. There was a pressure of magic, which we figured out was a ley line. We got to the hole with the source of power. I'm trying to speed up, sorry. Horrible Death is going to wait and see what happens. There was darkness inside. I summoned Falstafa. That's right, we were all trying to fly. Dimitri went off looking for writing. Calcrix was going to do Sense Dragons. Trellin decided to climb up the wall. Cetus was looking for creatures. And I did See the Unseen, which I'm fairly sure is still up. And Merc did an ethermancy check, which led Merc to the feeling of so much tormented, horrific, non-stop death. He had to do a will save to avoid the compulsion to join the dead. He made the will save. I noticed that it was the source of the ley line and death focus. Calcrix was looking for invisible creatures. There was numbers beyond count hidden humanoid forms in the Colosseum floor. Cetus was looking around and just kept finding blackness. Trellin kept climbing the wall and couldn't find the ceiling. Dimitri found some columns out of sight and went off and did his own thing. Merc's brain hurt. Dropped the ethermancy and was drawn deeper into the dead. So further into the cave. I found out that the source of the pressure was an activated wellspring of some sort, the source of ley line power and death, which gives power to whoever taps into it. Considering, was the power running into it or out of it?
Out of it.
Out of it.
So many people have died here. This is now a permanent connection to the realm of the dead.
and it's something those who aspire to become a god tend to look for or create.
Most of them
Calcrix
can't create.
tried conversing with Dragon and was reaching out for Immoreth. Connected with something who introduced themselves as Doom of the Desert. She asked, "Can we chat in person? Please don't kill my friends." Meanwhile, Trellin keeps climbing. Cetus is keeping watch, looking for life. The Colosseum is more than a mile wide, so
And there was a
he's searching
bright
for a while.
light. Well,
We're getting there.
a kind of bright light.
We're getting there. Dimitri found the columns with rusted chains and manacles for a medium creature. No lock to unlock. The stone seems to have been heated and cooled rapidly again and again. Was sandstone, but it's now harder than steel. There are symbols of dragon symbology that aren't quite right. There are no records for the Nithians, someone previous to Nithian culture. It looked like a slave block or execution area. There are some manacles for large creatures. Merc that's right, he hadn't been able to drop his ethermancy. He asked for help. He keeps feeling all the deaths as if it's happening to him. I cast guidance on Merc. Shadows appeared between us. Merc is trying to tap into the wellspring, and the wellspring is trying to draw him in and eat him instead. Calcrix suggested Dimitri give blessing, an advantage to Merc, and continues her conversation with the Doom of the Desert. The best way to persuade it to view us possibly is to perform a challenge for its amusement. Trellin just kept climbing. There is a light in the distance, about half a mile away. Cetus, there was a sign of movement, which is Merc lit up with flickers of movement heading towards him. He starts heading back towards Merc. Dimitri, nothing much happened in his round that time. Merc said, "I have seen death and it is beautiful." Did an ethermancy roll. His intention was to pull out. There was a voice that offered him control of the wellspring. The voice said there was a minor cost. The power that was on offer was resistance to all and irresistibility to all. He resisted the power enough to be worthy of its prize, which is why it's on offer. He accepted. He returned to himself, and now he sees clearly, everyone clearly, even Trellin, so far away. Hildren, I asked Merc about what happened. There was some banter but there was a noticeably good scent and a sweeter voice. I rolled a nat 1. Calcrix noticed Merc seemed to be dead, and Hildren seems enamored of him, which is exceedingly off. Other presence is bemused, so the Doom of the Desert is bemused. It was entertaining, but he wants a challenge through combat. We need to better quality if we aren't influenced by this magic. He says that Bard knew what deal was made. Calcrix started enlarging.
Could we just say Calcrix sized up?
Sized up?
I feel
Yep.
like Merc might find some of these terms as trigger terms. Calcrix doesn't want unwanted attention from Merc.
Calcrix sized up. That is where the aim is to prove. Her focus is on Doom of the Desert and proving our value for challenge. Trellin is continuing to climb. He starts to see glimpses of flickering colours. There's a slight hum from above. He yells Marco. Merc replies Polo. Cetus asks, "Why is Merc dead?" Merc says, "I've seen so much and understand so much." Cetus replies, "You're an idiot." Inside of 20, Merc now reads as a predator.
I'm glad you kept that quote.
Yes. Dimitri assessed the situation, considered Merc, starts heading back towards us. Merc has picked up his game on his appearance. He's looking better and is actually attractive to Dimitri. Merc checks his book of Void to see if anything has changed and his death coin, which was today's date. The beginning of life the Book of the Void was the beginning of life after death and how to raise a family. The insight, Merc's insight, he sees people differently, each having a vulnerability point of their neck. He knows how their blood is pumping, and it doesn't look like a cute creature is now a colossal void. Hildren does whiff of beyond. There is a new undead. So, Merc, you're now a vampire.
Is he officially a vampire?
It's what my stuff is telling us.
Okay, alright.
Calcrix delayed while trying to remember what was going on and what she was trying to do, or the question that Doom of the Desert had asked. Trellin started a chant, heard a chant about Zargon, which is Nyx's name in the Valley of Death. Cindersean.
Yeah.
The idea is, I think we're in the Well of the Lost Souls. There's a servant of Zargon in the temple. The party owned? Party pwned? I don't know.
The previous party was owned by the Avatar when they tried to attack it.
Yeah.
Apparently they didn't look before they leaped, and because it looked like it was about a large creature, they didn't take into account that was the upper part of the creature in a 100-foot pit.
She asked if the creature was Herman, and he said, and it says, no, he knows Herman. It has met her before. Stay and listen. Dimitri casts Sunbeam for a light source on the mirror, and it's on his hand, but it's a higher level. And we didn't really talk about what that did to Merc. And that's where we were
I told
at.
him it did nothing.
That's right.
That wouldn't happen to a normal character.
When the book says how to raise a family, I do wonder if that is how to raise a loving family or through necromancy how to raise a family.
I'm fairly sure it's funny.
So to be perfectly honest, loving family doesn't necessarily mean biological. Considering if you're going to have to put up with them for centuries even, you probably want to actually have them care about you.
I think it's a let's eat grandma type situation.
Though I did also note for our friend Merc's interest at the start of the session before we started recording that he has a different conditions where it comes to rest.
He has different conditions when it comes to
Rest for him.
rest. Okay.
He can only regain it as many hit points overnight as he has coins stamped with his death date.
So 1.
At the moment, I'll get more minted.
I think that explains why we have coins for his death date.
But at the moment, I'm more interested in the fact that I'm trying to figure out. I'm warring with myself of this is Merc. Merc is friend. Must protect Merc. Merc is everything that I'm supposed to be fighting, including we found out that who he made the deal with, who is our main villain at the moment, and the cleric of which is the source of her entire revenge destiny, Slayer destiny.
We've just got to refocus on the master. That's what we have to do. Refocus on the master.
I'm interested to see how you work with this.
Ariadne?
From GM's point of view, what do we actually know for a fact about Merc?
Well, he's got a reflection, so he can't be a vampire. Sunlight didn't seem to burn him, so he can't be a vampire. Hildren says he's a vampire, so he must be a vampire.
Zeta says he's a threat.
There are other types of vampires. Not all vampires are Sunbeam and Mirror.
And the other thing is, I wrote down here, can't be affected by silver. So it can't be a
Again, not
vampire or werewolf.
Not all werewolves are silver based.
A lot of them are affected by it.
Yes, and I know that about wares as well.
But it's also the most common thing spread, so I'm sure you would push, silver's really bad on me.
Yeah. Oh no, gold's really bad. Gold's really, diamond's terrible.
And
Player question, character question. The spell Identify, that works only on objects,
yes,
not people.
not on people.
Is there a version of Identify where you can figure out what people are? Is that the one where you can tell if they're good or evil? That kind of thing?
There are higher level spells that give you more information about people.
Okay, alright.
Legend lore included. But you want to be careful how much you do on PCs because some backgrounds you don't want to know about. You might end up with the smart book of all smart books if you do it on Merc.
Merc.
Okay.
A grimoire, if you would.
A highly detailed account of all his endeavours.
But
Mills and Boone.
I think I've got an identify good and evil spell. I could use that to figure out if Merc is good or evil. Is that correct?
It will give you some information. I'm just going to look up exactly what it gives you, so that way it's not ambiguous.
I was just thinking if there was an opportunity, it might stop half the party from killing Merc before.
It doesn't really matter if he's a vampire. He's reading as undead.
Yes, but
He's
if
reading
we
as
can
threat.
identify
Well,
him
you're-
as definitely good and definitely not evil, people might be willing to pause until after we get through this current
I'm
confrontation.
pausing. I'm pausing, but
Well, I mean also I'm referring to Cetus and Dimitri. Or, yes, Cetus sees him as a threat. Dimitri is in your camp where he's trying to figure out if Merc is he's one of his
So, Detect Good and Evil
Sworn
will
enemies?
definitely identify him as undead.
right. So it won't actually tell me if he's evil or
No.
good. Okay.
Well, the thing that it likes to tell you is he an aberration, which will come through Cetus? Is he a celestial, which some of you may end up triggering? Is there elemental? Most of you have elements of elemental in you, but anyone who's a Genasi will also trigger that one.
I think this spell is very badly titled.
Are they Fey? Well,
technically,
I'm a wood fae.
I think Cetus shows up in
you're
all
in
of them so
elf,
far.
not the actual proper Fey.
Ah, yeah.
Because there are slight differences between a Fey and an elf. The
both of
more
my other characters would flare it.
the more likely you trigger the Fey thing,
Okay.
the more dangerous the world is for you.
Right.
And things like iron and other metals can harm you.
Ah.
So if you're not harmed by any of those things, then definitely you're not Fey yet. Whereas vampire also reeks as Fey.
Okay.
Because they
Well,
are they are affected by materials.
A lot of dark archfays are vampire.
So anything that is affected by material normally ends up being Fey of some kind. Because most other things don't care about it. Then it has the, are you a fiend? Well, that really depends on what you're doing. So fiend really is, are you a horrible, evil person? That's the one that most people would associate with evil, is are they a fiend?
I'm just trying to keep track of how many of these Cetus would ping for.
Not yet, not fiend yet.
And the last one would be, are you an undead?
I could tell you how many because I get when I do primeval awareness, I have a baseline for the party, and if there's any change to that I pay attention to.
So I think Cetus would be Aberration Elemental Fey so far. Potentially gaining Celestial or
You sort
Dragon
of-
later.
You sort of borderline Fey, but it's because you're not someone who exists in the Fey a lot. Whereas the Eladrin, because of their changing of their elements and their appearances, and that's a very Fey-like nature.
So Seika reads Fae and Morrigan reads Fae because Morrigan spends all her time in the Fae and she's Genasi. And Seika reads Fae because she is Eladrin-ish.
And Ariadne, what was your question?
It was more a comment I'd like to go on the record
Mhm.
as saying detect evil and good is very inaccurately titled because it does not allow you in this description either to detect evil or good. It allows you to determine whether something's consecrated or desecrated, and then it lets you check the deception score of all of the creatures you mentioned, and if they're present and where they're located. But in nowhere in this spell can you figure out good or evil.
The consecrated is considered good, desecrated is considered evil, but that's an area effect, not a person.
As I said, it is one of the most inaccurately named spells ever, because when I picked it, I thought I could point it at someone and go evil or good, get an answer. The answer is no.
No.
I'd like to bring up Chill Touch as another badly named one. It is neither a touch spell nor does it do cold damage.
Oh.
It's a
It's a ranged necrotic damage spell.
Yep.
I feel like there's a niche market here for us to go through all of these spells and then create a table of accurate.
Badly named
items.
spells.
Pathfinder did that when they went away from Wizards of the Coast for their revised version of Pathfinder 2. They dropped all the names that didn't make sense and renamed them. And they sometimes gave better names for existing things just so that the difference stopped.
So is this where I put my hand up to say, can we change to Pathfinder? So that I'm confused? I'm joking.
I know.
The action
Okay.
economy of Pathfinder is amazing, but it is crunchier than D&D.
So the answer to my question is, it won't work
You need like a detective.
in the
Detect
way that
intentions
I was
spell.
hoping it would.
I mean, we can
Oh,
sense
fuck.
moves.
Thank you, buddy.
But
I really needed to have claws into my knee.
He's got you.
Okay.
Okay.
Feel free to move on.
That is
so
the
Dimitri was the last
consequence
in our order,
of my feat.
which means it's Merc's turn.
Okay.
You start us.
Okay.
So you do stuff while I fix things in the background.
Yeah. So initiative order is, so if we end with Dimitri,
Mm-hmm.
it's Merc, then me, then Trellin, then Cetus.
No,
No,
you-
Merc, then me,
you
then
have the
Caltrix,
chance.
then Trellin, then Cetus.
What are we under initiative for?
Because a lot of things are happening.
Okay.
Basically, you had people casting spells or trying to harm other party members.
We were initiative before that because we were scattered.
What I'm hearing right now is that all of you have a turn before I start stabbing them.
So
Yes.
what do we see?
You see this rather large space. You're probably thinking it's probably nobody. After your claws, I don't want you on my knees anymore. No.
Just shove him this way.
Never mind.
You could try him on the button.
Okay. We'll try you up on here. Oh. Try that spot. We expect to get Cat to fall any moment now.
Do I see anything of interest?
You see this place like it's well lit.
I mean, it's you. You see everything of interest, which is everybody around you.
It feels like you're a ant walking across a normal sized coliseum.
Okay. I suppose I'd be pretty tired after what I just done. I would just walk back.
You actually feel nice and refreshed.
Okay, alright. I will just skip back towards the party then.
Not even noticing the any strain as you move.
Okay. All that working out has come to fruition.
And most of your clothes seems to be loose fitting at the moment.
I don't know where I got this 8-pack from.
Oh, okay. I'm in a place where I don't want to reach out to Zerchev. I know who blessed you and changed you. I know what you are. I am not immediately going to attack you. Oh, I know what my character would do and I don't want to do it.
Play your character.
Stab him.
My character has a habit of setting up held actions in case somebody attacks the party. So she's going to have her scimitars out and hold action in case Merc attacks one of the other party members.
In case Merc attacks, or in case someone attacks another party member. I was just, wanting to be more clarified there.
Merc. Merc, or in case Merc attacks one of the other party members. I'm making a risk there.
Okay, so who's next on the initiative?
Calcrix. So you skip towards me, I draw my swords.
Where is Calcrix at in terms of this challenge and the conversation with Doom of the Desert?
Well, Doom of the Desert is seems to be curious about what you're going to do next.
Well, I believe Doom of the Desert last session said that the only way forward to progress the situation was to begin the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why she was sizing up to Gargantuan, because I believe whatever she's going to face is, you said, the Colosseum showed signs of colossal sized, large sized creatures.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess having gone up to Gargantuan, she will say, I am ready for your challenge.
Challenge accepted.
I believe Doom, I'm just going to call Doom of the Desert Doom, said that they would select the challenge or the challenger.
Okay. Doom selects Merc.
Yep, I knew it. Can I ask, is this challenge to the death or to yielding, or what are the terms that signify a successful end to the challenge?
Doom is quite happy with all of the above. There's been successful ends to the challenge.
Could then Calcrix will turn to Merc and say, in order to meet this challenge, I suggest that we have I don't want to say a battle of wits. She's going to say a battle of, you're a bard, a battle of songs. It
Sounds
seems
good.
appropriate. It doesn't give her the advantage necessarily. And the judge of who will be the best song will obviously be Doom. Are we allowed to ask party members to support us in this challenge?
You don't get a response at that point as we move around to the next initiative.
Fair enough.
Next is Trellin.
You start hearing all this down below.
I just don't respond. And I keep climbing.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna see the Zargon.
I'm fairly sure he'd be close to the light by now, wouldn't he?
Okay, you keep going up and up. And that brings us around to
Cetus.
Cetus. With Dimitri currently sending apologies as being away.
So Dimitri got distracted by something and wandered off again.
Found a book.
Not unusual.
No.
Typical action.
Speaking of, what's Cetus doing in this moment?
Contemplating whether or not I stab Merc or turn into a kraken.
You could join me in my singing challenge. I'm not a bard. I can do with all the help I can get.
As you're contemplating, you realize that your arms have now extended out to being about 20 feet long.
Okay. And also seeing Calcrix assume a large form, or larger form, I guess.
The rest of you is exactly the same size. Your arms are just 20 feet long. And floppy.
There's a pill for that.
I'm going to assume my kraken form, assuming that I can do that on land.
Apparently at this stage, you can only extend your arms out 20 feet.
Can you hit yourself or to maintain rage?
I don't need my rage right now.
Okay.
You also apparently can't attack because your arms are floppy, unless you use
You
a
can
tail.
still attack with them. Just that when he's not doing anything with them, they're just on the ground.
All I'm hearing now is that I now have a 30-foot range of my attacks.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it. No, don't mention it. Don't mention it.
And yes, it does work with your other abilities.
Oh no. This is very good.
So you've got Hildren, who's drawn her swords as Merc moves closer to her. Trellin, who's disappeared up the wall. Calcrex, who has said something about a singing battle.
And is in her
Gigantic form.
Well, I didn't know what form the challenge was going to take. I needed to be prepared.
Oh
Better
no, totally
safe than
valid.
Sorry.
Totally valid. But, you know, Cetus was already in a...
Yes.
Well, his feral sense, or whatever we
Yeah.
called it before, went danger, and apparently now his body is reacting on its own.
Predator sense, I think it
Yeah.
was.
Primal, I think that's what it's
Primal
called.
sense or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, it's the first time he's actually met a threat that's triggered him.
So,
Which is concerning.
is it
since he's been
instinct?
face to face with, what, at least 2 to 3 gods now?
are you fully instinctual or are you still trying to think?
I'm gonna put myself between Hildren and Merc,
Facing me or him?
facing Merc.
At which point Hildren notices the overly long arms moving around like some sort of snake.
That's okay. I know he's aberration and does weird stuff.
I mean, his back tentacles are that long.
I have no problem with your aberration. It's the undead and the big O that I'm concerned about.
Big old eye, mates.
Which, if that's the end of your turn, that brings us back to Merc.
Yep.
Merc's being challenged for a battle of the bands.
Battle of the Bands. So, I will ceremoniously change my dice over for a new type of character. What do you think? They're
I
both-
like this, it's transitioning. This is if you fully take it on.
that's a good idea. They've both got like a blood red core in them, but this one is a bit of a transition piece.
I've got these ones which kind of have like darker spots like blood.
I think these are the cheaper version of those ones. All right. So I suppose in preparation, I would pull out my loot.
Okay. As you do that, people notice that your eyes start to glow with a golden color.
I look at everyone and wonder why everyone's staring at me.
Well, you do see the glow.
Oh, okay. I can see the glow.
Mm-hmm.
Does it change my eyesight?
You do seem to see a bit of echoes and sound bouncing off things.
Okay. As a bard, this would be very exciting if I could see sound waves. Do I see my challenger?
You do. You see a gigantic dragon who, well, you're not going to be able to meet the power of your voice.
Okay. What instrument does a dragon have, if any?
They're thrown
I
for-
am a songstress. So, voice.
Voice.
I see.
Yep.
You make
Oh.
whale noises. Right, any other sea life? Not seagulls?
Can we have backup singers in this battle?
We don't know yet. Doom hasn't said if party members can support.
But I also have harp and xylophone, so I'm going to take a little bit of inspiration. I know I can't act just yet, but I'll probably pull out my xylophone and call on inspiration from Brulifer, who is a blue dragon. Since we're in a water sort of... We've just been in a water environment.
And what, have Eek play it for you?
Yes, I think Eve is the appropriate person. as she has multiple leaves and vines, which means that she can pretty much handle 6 or 7 little gong things while she taps away.
Sirens are sea creatures. I can turn into a siren.
I think they have amazing voices, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've turned into a siren once. Managed to charm 2 of the parties to start walking towards me into a lake.
Mhm.
It was fun.
Not for them.
Well, one of them could not breathe. The other one couldn't.
Alright.
All right. Have we chosen a song?
Well, I gather the subject is whatever you choose it to be.
Mm-hmm. Are there any songs? Because I would know a lot of songs as a bard. Is there any common songs about Dragon that it's likely the party will know for backup singing?
I guess it's a GM question.
I'm guessing from the Doom of the Desert, they would most likely say, make it up as you go along, it was something new.
Okay.
It's a challenge after all.
Yep.
Tenacious D, best song in the world.
Yep.
Well, we'll sing the tribute.
No, a tribute to the best song in the
Yes,
world.
tribute.
We'll sing the tribute. Okay. Then I start singing with all my effort.
Okay, give me a performance roll.
I don't know why I have to look this up every time. Why can't I just remember it?
Because that would require maths in your head.
True.
Come on, you're a bard. This is your theme. Play music.
This,
Your performance, are you rank 3 or rank 2?
2.
So you get a D4.
Yep.
What's rank 3?
Plus
Uh,
26.
Double
26 is
proficiency.
very good.
Isn't that already a bard thing?
no, it's rank.
And so that means Calcris gets to do a continuation of the song.
6, sorry.
So she gets to do a performance.
Alright.
What are you singing about?
So,
Come on,
do I
you have to give us a
continue
theme.
his song, or
It's
am I able to add
An
my
ode
own
to
element?
travellers fighting against darkness for the good of countrymen, humanity.
Technically, he starts the song. Where you take it is up to you.
Okay. So the essence of Calcrick's part of the song is she speaks of a bardic traveller by the name of, what's your full name again?
Makeda Aiden.
Makeda Aiden, and she will take a comedic sort of lean towards the various adventures that she has witnessed as a part of Merc going around the tombs, such as his encounters with the Big O and
The zombie party?
the zombie party and things like that. She'll keep it
Clean.
PG rated, but it'll also be with a very humorous, not mocking slant, but humorous slant.
And I believe I heard a cat fall asleep in my arms again.
Well, that's not always a bad thing. So performance roll. I only need to get multi-vocals.
Currently, my hands can't actually support a lot, so
Do you want me to take it?
I might pass him over. Oh, come on, buddy. You can sleep over there.
Where's his nut pillow?
I'm going to use my fortunate feat to
It's
try
okay.
to roll a second
you.
time just to see if I can do better. Now I need to make all the numbers do. Oh, I have to do a d4. So it's a non-natural 20.
The natural 20.
Yes.
Okay, so yes, your counterpoint is not as good as the bard, so apparently he's currently in the lead with the music
Mhm.
as it passes back to him.
So this was a reaction. This wasn't my actual turn, was it?
This is basically you guys doing a challenge together,
Oh,
because if you actually spend a turn doing stuff, you'll be doing. Everyone else will be doing their own thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I was going to do an enhance ability before I started my song, but if there's no opportunity for that, then there's no opportunity for that.
So I play the next iteration of the song. Played at a higher chord, almost a little bit more aggressively. About the defeat of evil, and the triumph of good, and the liberation of countries, and them turning in gratitude back towards Merchant and the Merchant Guild.
So I would, you've already answered that question. I wish
30.
I'd known you were going to do it this way, otherwise I would have set it up slightly different.
I'm sorry.
I guess I just have to continue on then.
Yes, so what did you get with that?
30.
30? Okay. Well, if you want to incorporate your another spell into it,
Well,
so you can do it now if you'd like to.
I was originally going to try to use, I'm fairly sure my blade chanter ability, because I'm fairly sure that enhances my statistics.
I believe it does when you cast spells.
Something.
But that's only if I was to do a spell as a part of a song. Because my original intent was to use, where did it go?
Anybody not right now?
Is it Hideous Laughter, or is it not?
Anybody not right now?
I mean, we never said Calcrix has to win.
Never said her yet to win.
No. But my original play-by-play was to use one of my, like I've got
No.
Vicious Mockery, Taunting Vicious Mockery, Irresistible Dance, and I think I got one to do with Laughter, Hideous Laughter. So,
Which normally penalise people you cast it on.
yeah, and that's what I wanted to check is, because he's got the glowing eyes and things, I had the idea that maybe...
I know this is in contradiction to what I'm trying to do, but could I give her a battle hymn of placid tones to give her a charisma check? Would that help?
You can give her so that gives her a bonus to her charisma.
Yeah, bonus to the charisma.
Yeah, you could do that.
Can I do that for funsies?
Yep.
Let's do it.
What was it? Placid tone?
Placid tone to give her additional charisma to add to her performance.
Well, that's funny because I was going to give you Beacon of Hope, but it doesn't actually work for the way I thought it did.
Oh well.
And the only other one I had was Enhance Ability,
Mm.
and I didn't know if that would work on you either or if you need it.
It's hard to take notes when there's a cat you're trying to distract.
Yeah.
Yes. He is unusually active.
So you gain an expertise
No.
die.
I can see you
Charisma.
looking to jump at Martin.
Thank you.
No worries.
Okay, so
Sorry, I meant
It's
to go
okay.
and grab him.
well, he's not on my knee at the moment, so that helps. Though he will try to jump on other stuff. Come on, buddy, down you go.
Sean, you're falling down on your job. Idris is getting in the way.
Yes.
And now he's a ranger.
I'm doing my job. There's the bag there now.
So just so I understand, we don't actually cast spells or anything, we're just doing verses
Just
and
doing verses.
performance
Mhm.
checks. Okay. So my next bit is actually going to go on to, the next verse is going to incorporate the other members of our party
Mm-hmm.
and their reactions to all the things that Merc has done, including Hildren and Cetus's responses to seeing their zombie selves in one of the rooms underneath the town back.
Trying to remember how I responded to that, but I know it wasn't favourable.
You killed the zombie version of yourself.
Yes. So, but it's done like in a satiric sort of comedic way. Think of kind of those kind of rhyming songs where they talk about like Hildren found herself encased in horror as her zombie self embraced the bard type thing.
Luckily, they didn't witness the event.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not very good at rhyming or coming up with lyrics on the spur of the moment.
You don't have to be. You can simply say your character does.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just kind of giving you an idea of the context.
Flavour. My head is now trying to come up with the right verse, but I'm going to get distracted if I do that.
So, what's then? And there was another die as well?
D4.
D4.
Oh, right, okay. 14 plus 7 is 21, right?
14 plus
That is 21.
21.
Plus 2 is 23. I don't think I'm going to do very well, but that's okay.
You did better than you did the last
Um,
round.
24.
Pretty good.
Still better than you did previously. You have improved.
Tarkus is not a singer. She did not choose this challenge thinking she was necessarily going to win.
I thought we were challenging someone else.
Same. I thought we might be challenging someone else.
Okay, so it comes around to Merc again. For a final verse.
So for the final verse, I would try to bring it home. A bit higher pitch again, maybe a higher volume as well. Really, if I can see the vibrations of sound, then really trying to position myself to echo off that large space to amplify. And the last part of the song will be around the return of giants into society and a peace with dragons. Oh, okay. $32.
You seem to have managed to go up each time.
I was going to say, you're doing really well.
I know.
But
Must
this
be the new
is your
dice.
natural arena.
It is.
Obviously, the dice approve of your new form. Which brings us back to Carcrick to finish off the song.
So that the final verse will also talk about the fact that the party's eventual goal is to help the giants attain independence, and then ends on the more comedic note so that Merc can learn to resize himself and start up intimate relationships with all the dragons. Not the dragons, the giants. And a bunch of new type of children to emerge with more musical talent and hopefully the honourable intentions of the original party. Oh, why did I lose my page? It leaves me this.
Is he sitting in a way that's a little less hard on your hand?
Except for the fact that up to the bathroom shortly. I was going to ask you guys to figure out how you would battle in a way to amuse the dragon.
Do I get the expertise dice
Yes,
on this
I'd
roll
say
as
still
well?
yes.
Considerably not as good. 19.
19. Hey, at least it's still better than a natural one.
Well, performance is supposed to be one of my better ones, but usually I like to try to use charm, which comes under persuasion.
Okay, so the Doom of the Desert does say that Merc seems to have showcased his talents nicely, but Calcrix was not a slouch in the song department. Merc does see that Calcrix's song is powerful, not as intricate, but powerful. Wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of that shout.
Mhm.
Probably won't hear anything for a few weeks afterwards.
Would it be akin to like Dragon's Roar? Or something? Yeah.
But imagine the dragon putting all its power into it when it is 2 times as large.
Mm.
I don't think I got any advantage for the size. So.
You got the same sort of advantage that Merc got for not actually needing to draw a breath.
Right, okay. I don't understand that.
You got an advantage for size, and he got an advantage for being undead.
Right.
And I'm going to quickly back to
All I wanted to do was not kill him.
So I was going to see if the players can think of how they would amuse the Doom of the Desert with some sort of battle. Well,
Is Trellin included, or is it me and...
He may be included, it's up to him.
Trellin?
I can fly down on my
That's right,
broom of
yes.
flying
I
or
forgot.
my flying carpet.
Forgot that you were way above us. You might need to if you want to join in with... Will it be Cetus and Hildren? Yeah.
The only thing I can think of that isn't going to involve us fighting is hide and seek. With me seeking.
How would that work as entertainment?
I don't know. I'm just trying to think of something I can do without trying to...
Well, you could always have an insult contest.
Mm.
That would be amusing.
The problem is that she's still so focused on Merc. And she hasn't really, like, the fact that she has to challenge Cetus in some way hasn't really, she's not...
Well, Cetus or Trellin could come up with it. You're a bunch of... there's 3 people together.
The other major skill I can think of other than kill stuff is track stuff. Which is why I thought hide and seek.
But as you said, this is from Hildren's perspective. Trellin or Cetus could make a
Yeah.
suggestion.
That was just my suggestion.
Yeah.
If they do the insult one, you can take my vicious mockery quote.
Yeah.
And it was I was gonna cast Speak with Animals, but I can't see your mother around.
No.
I mean, I can always speak with animals, so I'd be fine.
I wasn't paying attention. What's happening?
We're having to come up
That
with
is-
a challenge.
I heard combat.
Challenge.
Combat.
my response is either combat or you hide and I seek.
You guys, you 3, have to come up with a type of challenge that amuses Doom of the Desert. You've just seen the Bard and the Dragon have a singing contest. Because Calcrix chose a non-bloody form of challenge as soon as she figured out it was a fellow party member.
Which we nailed. We nailed that contest.
Hildren's very distracted by the fact that Merc is undead.
And
So the only thing I can think of is combat or track.
Trellin and Cetus can make suggestions for the kind of thing they think would amuse the dragon, where you have to pit either your wits, your songs, your skills. For all we know, Trellin is a hidden magician, and maybe Doom of the Desert hasn't seen an elf walk on water yet.
About 2 elves walking on water.
Well, we've got Jesus Elf. I'm
I
sure
can
there's
walk-
some way we can...
I can walk on gases.
Oh, if one of them farts and then you walk on that, that is entertainment.
Fart jokes always go down as being
I
very
just said
funny.
claws up my spine.
You may want to get him down from there.
I was going to
boy.
say, do you want me to get him?
No.
Maybe he was an acupuncturist in past life.
Second time he's done that to me. Ooh. First time I was on the toilet.
Seriously, the only thing I can think of is combat or track. We could, like, race to find something that Doom hides.
I'd like to challenge him to single combat.
I challenge who?
The dragon. Let me fight him.
You want to challenge the Titanic dragon?
Yes.
to combat.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you'd like to die.
It will be the second time I have fought something that is Titanic sized in almost single combat. The first time it wasn't single combat.
Okay.
And I'm assuming this one isn't a mechanical dragon, which means I can use my psychic damage on it.
So I feel like the player Sean is looking to renew his character, so he's looking for a way to kill his current character.
I mean,
Or I want
Which
to
we
fight
could
a
do an
dragon.
obstacle
It's
course.
a legit.
We could do an obstacle course, a race.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, I feel like us three are the fastest, other than the dragon, are the fastest members of the party.
We could do a quiz, but like I'm really struggling to think of something like.
Storytelling contest, an insult contest, a limerick contest.
I'm not trained in
These are all
performance,
things I'm
and
bad
they're
at.
all.
What about a non-lethal sword fight?
Yeah,
Use the blunt end of your sword.
I don't have a blunt end with my sword.
pillow fight. I don't
And
know.
I'm probably
Yeah.
just as dangerous with the blunt end if I
Food
didn't have
fight.
one.
Food fight, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I could actually stand toe to toe with you. I'm a generalist, not a. I would try. Don't get me wrong.
You could collaborate together for a shadow puppet fight where all your puppets combat.
Mm.
Yeah, we did a fight with the mechanical god thing, and I took most of the hits and walked out on more than half health.
Yeah.
You could try to entertain the dragon through story.
Yeah, like we're talking entertainment here.
We
You're
don't-
listing things that Cetus is bad at.
And Hildren.
What about acting? What about
Hildren
actor
and
scenes?
Cetus, both
Both
bad.
of them.
Well,
this.
performance. So I'm guessing maybe what about feat of athletics? What about
That's
a
why I
series
said
of
Obstacle
athletic
course
tests?
or race.
A strong person
A strength test.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, strength test.
All I can think of that is suplexing a dragon, which is
And
just
he will
combat.
beat me no problem with strength. Athletics, I can.
What are Trellin's strengths?
Well, I've got hill giant strength.
So what about
That's
a challenge of strength?
22.
The strength
What's
challenge.
Hildren more matched in terms of skills?
Athletics,
Athletics.
hunting, or tracking,
Well-
and athletics. If I'm not bringing in like actual danger type.
And I can shoot 1,200 feet.
With a
So,
bow and arrow.
yeah.
Your crack shot.
Could be a skill contest
The Deadeye
in
feat.
3 types of things like archery, javelin, or spear, and maybe using some kind of hammer to break an object.
Mm. If you did archery sword fighting and
Yeah,
speed, isn't that one thing each of you are good in?
yeah.
Seriously, I think an obstacle course is the best way to go. If you bring out weapons with the three of us, with the two of us at the moment, somebody's dying.
You assume I need weapons to kill you.
You assume I need weapons to kill you.
So 45 feet.
I have 50 feet.
Okay.
Obstacle course.
I can fly.
So can I. If
I'm
we
coming
limit, if
round
we say
and
no
doing as well.
flight, athletics test.
Yeah, I think an athletics test.
I think it'd be more impressive if I just suplexed the dragon.
Yeah, but that's not contest with me.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
we
a
have to fight
challenge
each other?
between- Yes.
We're challenging the each
Why don't
party
we
member.
just arm wrestle?
Because you're gonna smash me.
I think he's got limp arms.
I can do it from 20 feet away.
Hildren is also in a state of, like, she's in the state where she's not willing to accept something she is possibly going to lose at because of she's in hyper observation like she's in threat mode.
So what could she win at?
As I said, athletics or tracking.
Is there
Idris.
items around?
I
to do
don't
obstacle
think-
course?
I don't think I mean, I could do prayers and a service to Zerchev, but I don't think that's going to work here.
I've got wisdom survival.
I've got survival too, but to me that's tracking.
I'm good at stealth.
As I said, hide and seek.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dexterity, stealth. I'm trained in that.
Okay, so you got two people who are really good at stealth and one person really good at tracking.
Oh, I am very good at tracking.
How confident are you in your stealth?
Cetus disappears off the face of the earth.
Idris.
That one critical roll scene with the goblin. It's like, you rolled a 32 on stealth? Yes. He's just gone.
Never to be found again.
So do we want hide and seek? Is that acceptable to do?
What's the penalty for losing?
Fail to amuse the dragon.
Mm.
We don't get to complete the challenge, the mission.
So we both amused the dragon, even though one of us was slightly better than the other.
Right.
Neither of us actually lost.
And the cat is partly amusing me at the same time as he's almost falling off the ledge, biting his own tail.
Well, it keeps following him around everywhere.
Okay, so as you're discussing and trying to come up with a
I want to
scenario,
get to Zargon.
you're watching Trellin go further and further up.
Trellin didn't come down to take part in the...
Well, I want to get to Zargon.
Hildren, I rolled a 36 on stealth.
Yeah, that's if you can get if you get to go first. I'm first in the initiative order.
And you see a maze-like structure start coming up as far as you can see.
Okay, before I lose sight of Cetus, I use my bonus action and hit him with my hunter's target.
Okay.
So I
That's
can
cute.
now I now have advantage
as I
on
turn
perception
invisible.
and survival checks to find it.
And you hear a voice saying, hide and I shall seek.
I think we're hiding from him.
I was going to say, I think it turns out that you're not doing any seeking, Hildren.
And then Hildren hears thank you for identifying the first target.
In a way, it might give Hildren the advantage in surviving.
I am actually fairly well trained in stealth.
Ruined my roll.
You thought you could out stealth the hunter.
So here's my toy. I want to play with that while it's
No,
not working.
I'm about to. Can you press the button?
Yeah.
Now we just need to get Idris to notice that it's on.
It will amuse him for 5 minutes if we're lucky.
Yep, that's 5 minutes.
Okay, so yes, you see a Trellin looks down and sees that the entire area beneath him has been turned into some sort of maze.
Cool.
Is Trellin a part of this?
I'd like to see Zargon.
Mm-hmm. So Zargon's actually a god,
Right.
and I'm sure you can see them quite easily. There is a surefire way of seeing them.
What?
Dying.
That's a guaranteed way of seeing a god.
Okay.
Turned out this whole time you've just been climbing a ladder into heaven. That light
All
above
right.
you is the end of the tunnel.
Well, I'll get out my flying carpet and then float down.
You realise that as you're up on the side of a wall, there's nowhere to lay it flat. Slight hitch on that one. Luckily, you have a broom.
Yes, I do have a broom.
There was a reason I kept leaving the broom on your character. Because you like to stick to walls.
And because I'm an elf, I can fire my longbow.
Are
While
you
I...
riding Sidesaber?
No.
Oh.
I'm sure he can perch on his tippy toes and still ride it perfectly fine.
I only used a bonus action. Can I have cast a second spell? Well, it's not a spell, it's an ability, so could I have cast a spell?
Sure, what you want to cast?
Pass without trace.
Mm.
Concentration, 1 hour for me.
Give me that effect as well.
Nope. I mean, okay, are you within...
I'm close enough that you hit me with your tracking thing.
Yeah, that doesn't take much. That's in 90 feet. If you're within 30 feet of me, then you're...
I had stated that I was standing between you and Merc, so
You were.
however far away Merc was, I'm within that far.
So, yes. I mean, I don't know how far away Merc was.
I wasn't too far from you because you're attempting to help me out of the...
Yeah. So, you possibly got past without trace.
Yeah, I think that brings my score up to 46.
That's if I let you. But you also have a tracking mark on you.
Yeah.
I only have plus 15, so...
But Trolling can see this little blinking area below him.
Right.
It's not a plus 10, it's advantage and an expertise dice.
What is the expertise dice?
It's an upgrade to your expertise dice.
Ah. I rolled the same number on the advantage. And then upgrade.
So the number was meant to be.
Yeah. That one with that one. That brings me up to a 39. And I'm invisible.
That means nothing to me at the moment.
I know. But you're not the one trying to find me.
30.
In hiding, or...?
Yes.
He's hiding in plain sight.
Aren't you like a mile up on a broomstick?
That's right.
Then what about Hildren?
Hang on. Okay, so... I have advantage, a bonus on my expertise, double proficiency because of my training. So I've got a D6. Sorry, just let me write something down. $37.
Okay. It's not a bad roll.
$17 is what he rolled, by the way.
Well, I just hope that he doesn't have like a plus 20 to it. Even though that would be enough.
Okay. So as you're feeling very well hidden, you see a pillar of lightning move around.
So how far up does it go?
All the way.
Right.
You're just watching these things shoot straight all the way up and still move around.
So I've got 30. Is it...
Does it seem to be moving out towards anyone in particular?
Seems to be following the maze.
Just searching.
Cool.
Okay. So in order of stealth checks, Cetus?
I continuously move around the maze, I guess.
Well, Cetus had 39
39 with invisibility.
with invisibility.
So,
And yes, as you're moving around, you seem to be avoiding this pillar of lightning.
That's good. I hope they keep it that way.
I feel like even though it would be counterproductive, that if I was doing this, I might find myself humming my own stealth music.
Trellin?
30.
No, what are you doing?
I'm flying down on the broom of flying
So you're going straight down, or are you trying to go away from the lightning?
away from the lightning.
You're not really restricted by the maze right now.
That's right.
Actually, not that seems probably would be either.
So as you're flying down, you notice that the lightning catches you rather suddenly. And next thing you know, instead of flying down slowly, you're on the ground.
Wait. So, in my ring of evasion,
Mm-hmm.
it says when you fail a dexterity saving throw while wearing it,
Mm-hmm.
you can use your reaction to expend one of its charges to succeed on that saving throw instead.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't a saving throw.
I was going to say, it may not be a dexterity thing.
It's a skill check, not a saving throw.
It wasn't a skill check.
Oh, no.
It wasn't his check.
Okay. And do I take damage?
No, you're just in the maze, or you hear someone saying "found you."
Okay.
Alright. So I know where he is.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you got 39, I know where you are. I'm
Yeah,
going to
you're
go in
cheating.
the opposite direction.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to give each of you another stealth spell, including Trella.
25.
Oh, wait. I haven't added one. 36. No, 30... 37. Cetus?
He's doing late night math.
Ah.
I'm trying to make sure I have everything added because currently I'm only at 19.
Advantage.
Yep,
Expertise dice.
yep,
Are you trained in stealth?
yep.
How high?
I can't remember, but I have the proficiency doubled.
You have double proficiency, so
Yep.
+8 plus your dex.
That's what I was forgetting.
We got the dex or the +8.
The dex.
Which means you're 20 something. If you were only at
I
19.
think 24.
Okay, so as you're moving stealthily
I'd
through
like
the
to
maze,
change my answer to 25 because I have a thing that says I can use my strength instead.
you made it to 25.
Wait, how much my strength was? Yeah, 25. I think my strength was higher than that.
Okay, so as you're moving around, Cetus finds himself walking right into a lightning column. As you find yourself hearing the word "found you" being spoken aloud in your head. As you seem to have found yourself sent to a different area of the maze. And Hildren can no longer sense where Cetus is.
Mm-hmm. So am I doing another stealth?
It will be another stealth.
Why can't I roll as well as I did on Monday?
Is that
For
everyone
another
or just
character.
children?
Everyone can make another stealth roll.
And just going to see if I roll another one. I did not.
19.
Trellin got a total of 19.
38.
36.
And off of a natural 20, 38.
Natural 20.
Natural 20, total 38.
So having the hunter's mark taken off you seemed to work perfectly for you. Made you even more stealthy. As Trellin seemed to be the one found this time. As you do hear that Hildurin has apparently amused the dragon greatly with not being found. Cetus for zigging instead of zagging. And Trellin for being, there to be caught. like,
You're
a fly,
a
like a fly in the trap.
Well,
is
I
its,
have
term
plus
for it.
15, so I don't know where all the bonuses are coming from.
Training.
Training and being able to have the skin of a cuttlefish, giving the
Ah,
turn
okay.
invisible.
Right.
Invisibility does help with stealth.
Except against me at the moment.
It's not magic invisibility, it's blending into
No, I can.
chameleon invisibility.
It's not a magic ability. It's a
Yeah.
trained ability. See the unseen. I can see anything that's invisible.
Yeah, well, my one isn't magical invisibility, it's a half
Camouflage.
of the beast thing. Yeah, I have camouflage.
But I can still see it.
Yeah. Funny that.
Well, hey,
I'm
it's,
aimed at perception and
Hey, an irony thing is, tigers appear green to most prey. So they're camouflaged in the forest. Just that we don't perceive them as the same way their prey do.
it's a lot of the things with those sorts, like with the way, because it's really fascinating the way things look from different animals' eyes.
And the fact that we have stripes for certain creatures when they look at us because of if they can see in the right wavelengths, we have striped skin. Which if you go to some of those rays with the really weird lights, yes, you see them.
So we've all everybody but Dimitri has amused amused Doom of the Desert greatly.
And then you hear that apparently Dimitri's been placed in a timeout somewhere.
I still think I should have fought it in single combat. I think it would have been fun.
Yes, but neither of us was in a holdback state. We would have actually hurt each other. You probably would have won, but we would have hurt each other.
I don't want to fight you, I want to fight Doom.
Yeah, no, you'd be dead.
Let me fight Doom.
Doom is happy to make that happen.
Yay!
As everyone now becomes spectators watching Cetus flail against the Doom of the Desert.
This is a friendly competition, just for fun.
It has fun in many ways, it says.
So now we can actually see Doom. What does Doom look like?
Doom currently looks like a sandstorm.
How do you fight a sandstorm?
The same way I fought the ocean.
Stab it.
Ineffectively.
Yeah, I kind of
Yeah,
died
I-
doing it.
If I let it with my limbs, what happens? It looks impressive.
Looks like a sort of weird flesh tornado.
I tried doing the One Piece thing.
Well, I cover my hand in blood so I can punch the sand. I rolled double 8, does that help?
I'm sure it makes it look very impressive.
Yay.
Sure you don't want to make it a performance check there?
Okay, so yes, you do see this big sandstorm take on a draconic outline with electricity arcing between all the inside parts.
Does that make it a blue dragon?
You do believe it was a blue dragon, yes. Just that being called the Doom of the Desert, it does have its way of making the desert be your doom.
I'm not watching this, as amusing as it is. I'm watching him.
I pull out my lute and I play battle music.
Not a funeral march.
Not a funeral march yet. There's a bit of dark battle music though.
Oh, you hear the voice saying, commence to Cetus.
Alright. Instead of combat, I take my enlarged form. If that's what happens as a free action. Remember all the other things I have.
You get angry and get bigger.
And funnily enough, that's not actually an effect of my rage.
Drop in the key.
I was gonna say, should I check? But no, didn't sound like a
I
king.
can hear her moving still, so I try not to check too much.
That was good.
I was right. My strength score is higher than what it says on the other sheet.
I remembered the right books today.
We were front row for that.
That sounds fun.
Almost in the middle.
Okay. I will also
They just needed to get the
raid.
voices louder because the voices were drowned out by the instruments.
That's what happened to talent show.
They were good, but not as good as they should have been.
Come on, Ranger wannabe.
I'm just looking at my things. It was like, I have one called Honorable Bout. And it's like, I don't think he's going to be attacking anybody else. It doesn't matter.
Honourable bout stops other people interfering.
I
stops
take
them from
somebody,
turning on
make a
somebody else.
persuasion check. We get disadvantage attacking anybody other than each other.
Just a tactical question, as he's looking up the character sheets. Is it possible for me to give like bardic inspiration to Desert Doom? It is. Just a question. Just a question.
I have an ability that can pull allies to my side. They're tense to me. I will pull you into this fight.
So, are people still alive?
Oh yeah, I won
Currently-
hide and seek. Despite Cetus's confidence, I won hide and seek.
Oh, okay. So
But Cetus then said he really wanted to fight Doom.
why does
In a
the
friendly bout.
Oh, okay. That's why Merc wants to grant bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
No matter the beast.
Okay.
An arm, head, leg.
Legs taste better.
Sorry.
Legs taste better.
That's what I went for.
All the legs are gone. I can offer you an arm or a head.
Oh, thanks. I've eaten so many calories today. It's so bad.
To be honest, I don't think about the calories too much.
I refuse
Otherwise, I
to.
wouldn't eat anything.
Do I need to roll
It's an
initiative?
anxiety trigger for me. If I think about it.
You can
I
assume
think
you've
it's
rolled it
becoming an
if it
anxiety
triggers
trigger
with
for me.
initiative.
That's why there's grapes, though, and
Yes.
a few other lower calorie things.
So,
No matter how you do, you get to go first.
But
Yeah.
you brought up a
Uh,
giant bag of twisties.
big
I can't
form,
ignore giant bag of
rage.
twisties.
Listen,
They're empty
Let's
calories,
remember
right?
to
Exactly.
include my
Too
extra
much
rage
air
hit points.
inside.
Yeah.
I think they make them corn.
What
Corn's
does
good
the
for
roll
you.
signify?
Cetus with giant 20-foot long limp arms is trying to flail around at a
No,
draconic...
he's gone up in size. His arms now go out to 40 feet.
Okay, 40-foot long limp arms. He's
I have
trying
an
to
attack
flail
range of
at a
50 feet.
draconic-shaped sandstorm held together by lightning.
And you're wondering how your Kraken form was going to help you.
Yeah, I have extra long legs now.
Arms.
Yeah, that too.
Monday, I was on a roll.
There was a reason
Two
why I
nat 20s.
referenced One Piece.
19, 18, 17,
Oh, wow.
and 12.
You save that dice?
Yeah.
It's my purple,
Mm.
my Ursic dice. But it was for another character.
Just rolled a hit.
I can
Don't really have anything else I can
Well,
activate
yeah,
in this time.
My Essex dice.
Almost looks like
You
amethyst.
put
Really,
enhance
doesn't it?
ability when you think you need it, but
It's
I
one
think
of my
this is a
magic
foolish
uses when I'm rolling
undertaking,
magic.
so-
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
Nice.
I have to actually pick which one.
Yeah, dice have like I pick a dice based on what I'm doing.
I've noticed that. You'll look at your dice and pick what's
I'm gonna
what's
take
fine.
the tail from my range
So
because
this
I
is,
forgot to do that.
Vex.
That one.
Stealth. Rogue.
I rolled a.
This is also Vex.
I have advantage on this. Okay. I rolled a 29 to hit.
Mm-hmm. How much were you doing damage?
48.
I have a feeling 48 is not nearly enough.
4d8.
Oh, 4.
I heard 48 originally as well.
Okay.
It's so 4d8 is even less.
Yeah.
Hmm. It's like 32 max.
It's not much.
No, that was the wrong one. It's 3d10.
So 30
It's a 30
Yes.
max.
Plus any bonuses.
plus bonuses.
16 on the base, but then I add 8 for 24.
Bludgeoning.
No, it's slashing because this is a glaive.
24
I feel
slashing
like
damage.
This is going to be like a paper cut to the drag.
Oh, probably not even.
It goes through the sand grains.
There's no point adding that. Actually, I can't even add that. Yeah, so that's 24. If I can't add anything else to this.
So a 24 in total?
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, no. 28. So I have to add to being a big boy.
Okay, so as you strike out at it with your metal weapon, hitting the sand lightning form.
So, did you actually give a bonus to Doom of the Desert?
I didn't know. I've just,
Oh.
Just feel
So it was a
lucky it's not
question.
fire damage.
Okay, you take a backlash from the penetrating blow. Give me a dexterity saving throw. I'm sure you'll be good at that.
You need Trellin's Ring of Evasion.
Yes.
I cast Death Ward on the wrong person. This one's undead now, he doesn't need it. And this one's getting into fights that are going to kill him.
24.
Okay, so you find yourself taking 47 points of electricity damage.
that's a spicy meatball.
Who rolls the 4d7?
As you
think that was
successfully
47.
dodge the strike.
That's a success. If I wasn't so focused on Merc, Hildren would be laughing so hard.
That was lightning damage too, was it? Does it smell like calamari in this room?
Yes.
A little.
You've already had Cedar's calamari, don't worry about it.
Don't tell
It reminds us of the elf calamari from Ten Knives.
That's for Cold and Force. Okay.
So, I'm hearing once we get back to the normal world, we're going up the seafood?
Yes.
Probably.
Sounds good. But I don't know if I can eat.
Maybe that's
You'll
where you
find
meet
out.
a new
You
friend.
might
out.
not find it nutritious.
It may not taste good.
There for the social aspect.
Okay, so apparently the dragon is impressed and says you should try again.
Alright. I don't know if it's gonna help, but I'm gonna do it with the tail this time.
Oh, Dimitri's been put in. We've been told Dimitri's been put in a timeout by Doom.
Yeah.
It's been a naughty Dimitri.
Yeah,
I rolled 2 natural 20s. My
Natural
advantage.
You did very well.
I forgot I have extra attacks.
I was wondering about that.
Don't worry about it.
I knew all about your natural attacks, which is why you got the extra arms.
And so this is one of my natural attacks, but as a berserker, I have extra attacks, which I forgot about last time.
And you actually do really decent damage with your natural weapons as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my thing where I add 2d12 psychic damage, assuming it does something. Okay, so that is 17 psychic damage. And then this is before doubling for crits, assuming it still does.
Doesn't seem to have settled. So I'm gonna open that and stick some arms.
19. And then 27 bludgeoning damage.
Back with her is apparently good.
And that was the first attack. I do have a second one. And I don't get to add. I can't use those because it's not a melee weapon, it's a natural weapon. Yeah, so it's just a normal double crit thing. Okay. And then my second attack I'll do with the tail again.
So that worked out to being 122 points of damage.
That's a big one.
That sounds like more than it should have been, but okay, I'll take it.
So,
27.
Cetus?
No,
Cetus.
Cetus dealt 2.
Ah, okay, cool.
Sorry, what was it? 27 to hit?
27 to hit on my second attack.
That will be a hit.
Yep.
I mean, it's fairly big. I'm probably not trying to avoid.
I'll do the same thing again.
And that one,
That's 5 psychic
you can see them those two.
on 3d12, which is
Those
pretty
two.
sad. And then... Eight, 25 bludgeoning damage.
So you can see us.
The cat!
You sat on the cat.
Snuck on the chair as I was sitting down.
She does that. At least it wasn't the claw cat.
Oh, that's true. Sorry.
She's over here at the moment. She learns not to get on people's chairs. Eventually.
Probably on her chair.
After I've sat on her about 3 or 4 times in a row.
Pretty good.
I like it.
Yeah, some people are really good. Like, they're inventive for these sorts of things.
Okay, so you've managed to hit them for 35 points of damage that round.
Yep.
Your psychic's doing double damage.
Found the niche.
Yeah, except I can only do that twice.
Yeah, no, these are all critical role character dice.
Oh, the 2 at once.
And you don't appear to take any backlash.
It's new ones. Though.
Apparently you learnt, don't use metal weapons when striking something made out of electricity.
Ones, so these are
No.
new sets.
Okay, it says you seem to have improved. Would you like to try it once more?
Yeah, nice. So it's only $2.
I'm just trying to see how many times I can do that psychic
Yes, yes.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then I can do it 4 times.
Last time from that.
I have 2 more attacks where I can do it. Okay, I'll just do the tail again. That's a 29 to hit.
It'll be a hit.
Yeah, that's right, that's 15 on the psychic,
Which doubles it to 30.
and then lost count. 19, 27 bludgeoning.
Okay, and final attack.
Yep. $28 to hit.
That's a hit.
Five on the psychic again,
Well,
and
that becomes 10 this time.
31 bludgeoning.
Yeah, sorry. From here down, which is that's what I want.
You can actually calculate that.
Not all of them. Caduceus, very good.
Okay, so you end up doing 283 points of damage all up.
Yay.
Also character.
And it says, nice try, you didn't quite
Depends
get
on
me
the
through
skills.
the bloodied state.
Mine was about.
Yep.
Much improvement, but unlike many others who have tried, you actually learnt from your first round.
Yeah, that's a really good sign.
Well, if I'd crit with the weapon, it would have been a lot funnier because I could have gone to attack up to 5 times in one turn.
And
Well,
hey,
then you might have bloodied.
Yeah.
so it asks if you were satisfied with your attacking. Or do you require it to attack you in return for 3 rounds?
Yeah, I'm good.
That caught Hildren's attention. She's like, "Come on, chicken!"
Hildren hears the attention come towards her. So you're volunteering, I hear.
No, I'm good.
How about 1 round?
It's okay, Doom. It's party banter.
Okay, Doom accepts your thing where Hildren will be attacked for 1 round.
No, attack me for 1 round, her for 2 rounds.
Oh my goodness, this is spiraling. I love it.
Look, as far as I know, as long as he doesn't do more damage than I did in 3 turns, I can survive 1 turn.
Yeah.
You're just throwing me into it.
Look, if he wants to attack somebody else, I'm offering you.
I mean, of the party, I would take the attacks.
Yeah.
Could I cast the Battle Hymn Rise and Fight on Hildren?
Sure.
That would, the dying creature would gain hit points equal to the Bardic Inspiration die, just in case.
I don't know if I'm actually going to be taking the fight, but whatever. Is this how I find out that I can't die?
Yeah, maybe.
But yes, I will
It's a
take
D10
1 round of
Bardic
attacks from
Inspiration,
him.
isn't it? I think you roll the hit points.
Okay, so to start off with, it will be a dexterity saving throw for both Hildren and Cetus.
Oh, this is
As
fun.
lightning flies out between the two of them, connecting them.
When you say connecting them.
He's using chain lightning.
Oh, okay, cool.
28.
23. I'm sure there's things I can do with that, but I can't remember what I can do with that.
So Hildren takes 22 points of damage, and Cetus takes 11.
So I take 22.
I expect it's something much larger.
I have resistance.
Doesn't even break my rage hit points.
I get to take a certain amount off any lightning damage. I'm trying to remember.
I do not.
-3, so 19.
Which I think is water aspect. Don't I take more damage from lightning?
Your opposite is fire, not lightning,
Ah.
not air.
Okay, so as the both of you make that save, you also get to make a charisma saving throw.
I'm not good at that. I rolled a 2. Actually, wait, is that one of the ones I can use Constitution for? I have a thing, I have to now find it.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. So both of you feel this really weird tingling feeling. And then Cetus seems to have shrunk, and Hildren seems to have grown.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Sure, the bard is.
So
not
I'm back to
drained.
normal size?
Not really. You seem to be in a Hildren sort of size.
And I,
8-foot tall Hildren.
I'm already like, I'm not short. The Genasi makes me taller, but I'm shorter than you.
He was in the enlarged size.
Oh, wow, okay, I'm enlarged.
Yes, you're now enlarged.
Assuming it doubles my
With
size,
squid-like
I'm about
arms.
16 foot tall now.
You have squid-like arms.
We've switched.
Your minds have switched. Your bodies have not.
Oh, you suck.
I am the queen. Off with his head.
That means you're very attracted to me at the moment. So
Yes.
Oh no, I got rid of that. That didn't last.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Aw.
Yes, but now it's Cetus.
Cetus was never attracted to Merc.
No, I got rid of the attraction.
Yes, you don't feel attracted to him at all, even in Cetus's form.
I was staring at him not because I was attracted, because I was monitoring his... I'm attracted like a hunter to prey.
One thing you do notice is that eye colours have changed.
So I have Cetus now has my ice blue eyes.
Yep.
And you have my orange eyes. At least according to that image, I have glowing orange eyes.
So who did Merc cast the battle spell on? Hildren.
because she was getting
Did
attacked
that-
twice.
I guess that's me.
I was going to say, did that
No,
also transfer?
that's on him. You,
No, the spells didn't transfer, so now Cetus knows all of Hildren's magic and abilities, and Hildren knows all of Cetus's abilities and magic.
Okay.
Nothing.
yes, but like rage. And I feel like at this point I would be enraged.
So the whole hide and seek thing got resolved,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Cetus-
challenged the dragon,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and then somehow Hildren got drawn in, but all the rest of us are okay.
Yep.
Oh, you might have been out of the room, but Cetus got an opportunity to have 3 attacks against him.
I
And
called him
he's-
a chicken because he
he-
said no.
That's right, and he said, "We'll give 1 to me and give 2 attacks to Hildren."
Ah, I see. Yes.
Oh, you're in Hildren's body now.
Yeah. I feel like rage is more of like a mental state,
No,
surely I
no,
brought that along
no.
with me.
You do not get my divine magic and your rage.
Merc's just laughing.
Because if we argue that, my spells should go with me.
Okay, so yes, a column of lightning flies towards Hildren, or should I say Cetus in Hildren's body.
So I feel
Steven?
like the dragon has made sure that
Notice?
Cetus takes all 3.
Yep.
Technicality, Hildren's body's been attacked twice.
You kill me, and I am going to find a way of getting to you and then kill you again.
Well,
Joke's on you, I'm sleeping with your husband.
I'm pretty sure Cetus wants.
I'm fairly sure he would know.
And you're now indebted to Drusilla, and I'm now indebted to the Watcher.
Yeah!
Nothing really changed.
And you have to follow Zerchev.
I feel like there's a common problem with like every time you need to pray to him, we're somewhere where you can't pray to him.
Yeah.
It should also be interesting now if there are kids involved.
Yeah, I was going to
Oh.
say.
And how
This
kids
is
are
how
supposed
how our
kids
family
are
lives got
supposed-
combined.
How kids are supposed to marry. We haven't had kids yet.
No, Lorelei's pregnant.
I haven't had kids yet. I'm not pregnant.
Okay.
And neither are you right this
I'm
second.
getting confused now.
We're playing on the confusion. It's okay. There are too many.
Okay, so what is Hildren's dexterity saving throw to add to
Plus 11.
for Cetus to roll for?
26.
26. Okay, so making this save, you take 47 points of lightning damage.
Children takes
44.
44 points of lightning damage.
I mean, I'm still standing. I'm still above 100.
Yeah, Cetus hasn't taken any damage.
You might later.
Again, he never did enough damage to break my rage hit points.
No. You might later.
Yeah.
Okay, and it declares the its attack's finished.
Do I get my body back?
Because that wasn't part of the arrangement.
We'll sort it out later.
I want my body back.
We'll sort it out later.
It's going to take it for a couple of miles first. Take it for a
No, I'm
test
going to
run.
ask Drusilla to fix it. Or you're going to ask Drusilla to fix it.
Life is a limit.
Yeah.
Well, at least you both can be beside yourselves for a while.
Yeah.
And not be dead that time, because that's normally what you have when you have to reincarnate. You wake up beside your dead body.
Look, at least it wasn't.
Do I have
Mert's
to
body
hand my
that's
character
what was-
sheets over to Cetus, over to Sean?
I'm not going to know how to read them.
Oh God.
Or you could play as Cetus and he can play as Hildren in your respective bodies. Your choice.
I mean, I could, but
So I didn't have to play Cetus with Hildren's personality?
yep.
Oh no.
You can choose readily between the two.
Should probably fix this as soon as we can.
I mean, I'm happy to play Cetus in Hildren's body, but my interpretation of Cetus is not going to be good at this moment.
You assume I know how to play Hildren. All I've gotten so far is death threats.
And hey, both of your characters will not know how to use the other's abilities for some time properly.
I have
So
a
saying,
feel-
I don't know what to use here is perfectly valid for your characters.
I reach out, Cetus, Hildren, and Cetus's thing reaches out with his 40-foot long arms, picks up Hildren, and shakes him violently.
I have a feeling that if I had telepathic thought, I could hear the bard going, "This is going to be fun."
Oh, we do have telepathic thought, don't we? Don't we have telepathic bond? Oh, no, I didn't see it in my notes.
You didn't cast it before going in. You thought about it, but you didn't do it.
Yeah, Merc's still giggling and laughing.
Is that something
That's
that
what I
Hildren
mean.
normally casts?
No, that's a Calcrix thing.
Yeah, I was going to say any spells that you were concentrating on are gone.
Yeah, the Pass Without Trace?
I feel like that would have worn off by now anyway.
No, it's an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing you hear is the Doom of the Desert seems greatly amused by your antics. It says you have passed the test. The last is a question. What would you do with the crown if you had it? Who would you doom by giving them the crown?
Which crown is this? The matron?
I
The
feel like this
crown
is
of
probably
the Storm
something we
Giant
could
King.
answer
Yep.
as our own
And
characters
this
in this.
question's been asked to each individual?
To the group and
No,
individual.
I think I would
as
answer
you
as Hildren's
choose.
personality.
I'm just
You
going
get-
to clear the
you would
litter
answer
because I
Hildren,
can
I'll answer
smell
Cetus.
the litter and hope you guys don't reach a consensus before I get back.
So from Merc's perspective, it's all to doom the master.
You want to help the master any way possible?
doom the master.
To destroy him.
Well,
Who would you give the crown then?
It's easy. It's easy for me. The crown would be going to the matrons to do as they wish. It is their body parts. I've been told giving the crown back, the parts back to the matrons isn't going to hurt.
But will it help?
I agree with that.
I mean, my straight up answer is matrons. I don't care if they help. It's like the fact that they were enslaved. It is literally part of their bodies. They've suffered enough. It's had improvement on the giants, which might help my... Trolls are giants, yeah? Sort of.
Yep, trolls are giants, yes.
So it might end up helping calm my the region I was born in.
So what does Trellin think of all this?
I agree with
Hildren?
Children. In
Children.
Cetus's body.
yes.
When it comes to a question like that, we're answering as our original characters.
Yes.
And how about Cetus?
Now, I had two thoughts of this.
One per body?
Well, it's more... Hildren... Not Hildren. Cetus had... No, he doesn't have it on anymore, because Hildren would have it on now, technically.
Yes.
You'll probably also say give it back to the Hill Giants. Or specifically the Hill Giant matron, her part back, because of the...
Was it her or the fire giant we promised? I think we promised it back.
We talked
She,
through the Hill
she
Giant
said
one.
she said give it to her and she'll sort it out.
Yeah. We went to the Hill Giant one. Trellin and Cetus got smarter because of their magic items to do with their connection to her.
Oh, that's right, I'm dumb now. Oh, my wisdom is horrible.
No, you get to keep your stats.
Oh, I get to keep my stats?
Your mental stats.
My mental stats?
But-
Excellent.
But you're looking at a very
So
dark
am I
version
technically
of
now
you.
dumber because I'm not wearing the belt of Hill Giant strength?
So I'm stronger, and I have my better mental stats.
You now have a
Sounds
plus
pretty
8
good.
to strength.
No, it's not. It's still not.
We made a decision.
No, and what's Calcrix's
We're all
What were-
stating
So I'm agreeing
matrons,
with Hildren.
matrons. Something to stop the master.
So they're doing matrons because they think it's the right thing to do.
They
to
would give
matrons.
the Storm King crown to the matrons.
To the matrons.
I'm happy to give it to the matrons, but not because of slavery or it's their body parts or anything like that, but because of it's of benefit to the war
Against the master. Right. So your answer is still the matrons, but your reasoning is
Different. Yeah.
because of the master. When he says who would you curse
Mm-hmm.
with the crown or doom with it, Calcrix will ask for clarification about what does Doom of the Desert perceive as being the doom curse of the crown.
violence?
So anyone who wears the crown will...
Whoever has pieces of this crown will forever use violence as their first and last means of negotiation.
Is there an option if we were to get the crown to just put it out of reach of everybody and therefore leave the matrons free and not subjugated to anyone and ensure that no one else can be doomed by the violence that comes with the crown? Although that might be a bit contradictory to Doom of the Desert's.
Well, Doom of the Desert says we must pick someone to be doomed.
Wait. So, it's not just giving the crown back, which was our original plan. This is
Whoever takes the
Hildren
crown
and
becomes
Cetus's.
doomed.
It's now got a doom aspect. We can't just give it back and heal everything. It now adds a curse of violence.
That's why Calcrix is like, who would you do wording?
It always had the curse of violence, the Doom of the Desert says.
but
can
dismantling
Calcrix-
it doesn't help.
Nope, it just part spreads out that.
So Calcrix would like to try, I guess it would be an insight or a reflection sort of roll based on all of her knowledge about the Storm King crowd she's
gathered so far, because she's gathered a lot, but Ariana can't remember a damn thing. That would give her insight into where her decision might end up.
Okay, well, I'd say that from what you've already learned, you do know that violence is how the storm giants kept the other giants in check, as being bigger, meaner, and deadlier than any of the other giants. It's very easy for them to stop the others from doing stuff.
And there was no option to destroy the crown.
Well, destroying the crown would just separate it into its components.
And if we were to do that and pass on, like, return the components to each matron, they would still be doomed with violence.
Well, you would then be spreading the curse around to the parts.
I guess in that thought then, is there a particular person or entity that comes in mind in terms of who to give the crown to? I do believe at one point we were considering entrusting it to a god's protection.
The problem is we then failed the giants.
We didn't guarantee them.
Yeah, didn't we promise them to look for it?
We promised to look for it. We promised to solve what happened to the mother and the father. And we said that if it were in our power, in their best interest, we would return it to them.
Okay.
But we could not determine that until we found out more. As in, what happened to the Storm King and what happened to the Storm Matron. So, gathering all of that knowledge, is there a person that she can think of that, or a solution basically? She's looking towards the fact that she's done legend lore on this stuff. We've spent several sessions investigating.
I will make it an insight roll, because it is a tricky thing.
It is. And that's why I said I don't know if it's insight. I know she's done a lot of, and the party itself has gathered a lot of information. Oh, thank God, this is one of my really good
We
ones.
promised the pieces of the Storm King's crown back to the Hill Giant matron in exchange for getting to the Storm Giant's castle. We said if we succeed in gathering parts of the Storm King's crown, we will return the pieces to the relevant matron. She modified it to return it to her, and she will distribute them. And Frosty said that the danger of the crown was the danger of the No, I guess this doesn't. The danger of the matron was contextual. That's no longer a problem. But if the danger is the crown, we are going against what we said we would do if we don't give it to them.
So I did 2 rolls. My first roll I got an 18, my second roll I got a natural 20. I was using my fortunate feat. I get to use the 20?
Yes.
Okay, so natural 20 plus 15 and 2 on the 4 is 17, so 37.
Okay, so you do think of 2 options that can save what you want to do.
Yep.
With a third, not really a favourable one, but being something you can actually pull out if you need to.
Yep.
The first one being a entropic god such as Thanatos can bypass a lot of restrictions.
Okay. And Thanatos is currently against the Master.
Nyx is also...
Thanatos' thing
entropic.
is the end of all things. There's
Yes.
nothing that can actually stand long term against him in any way.
Yes. But in terms of Calcrix's knowledge of the god, she relates it to Lani from Monday Party.
Well, from his aspect is ending things.
Yes.
If anyone was to know how to end any effect, it would be him.
End the
And,
violence.
he doesn't really care what he ends, he just
Yeah.
ends everything.
Yes.
Then you have Trickster God, could probably twist whatever curse there is to be something different.
As much as I favour gods like Loki, I'm not sure I quite trust them.
There are quite a few Trickster Gods out there,
I know.
including Karatiku, who
Yep.
your character met as Yem.
Yep.
And then the third option, which is the least favourable, is somehow getting it to the lighthouse in the Hollow World, where it would be unable to be gathered by anyone who knows it's not, unless they know it's there specifically, and have a good reason to be able to retrieve it.
Technically, I'm in the Hollow World right now,
Mm-hmm.
but in Monday's group. But I'd say that Thanatos one is probably, as you said, the most optimal. I would put it to the group that we did at one point consider entrusting it to a god instead, because we did encounter a lot of ill-favoured portents and divinations about if we did return this to any of the giants or the matrons, and I would tell them of the three options, and I would tell them that I favour Thanatos because I have some familiarity with the god from working with the group, which you guys will know as Monday's group, and my good friend Lani, who is has Thanatos as her patron. And even though his reason for destroying it would be different from our reasons for giving it, the ultimate end goal would be an end to the violence and an end to the curse.
And for Trellin, which Martin may not remember, he went up against Thanatos as Willie Toscobble.
Yes!
Actually fought him and beat him,
That's right.
which is how he earned his elfdom.
Yeah, so that was right at the end of the lighthouse.
Well, the
So-
Hollow World storyline that you were
Yeah,
doing.
the whole
So
world.
perhaps
So that was at level 8.
Mm-hmm.
perhaps Trellin could tell the group about his encounter with
I can't.
Thanatos.
The player cannot remember very well.
Yeah, no, I mean like just-
Trellin tells the story.
We don't have to actually tell the story, but perhaps one of the actions you could do is you let the group know that you fought him and that you won, but you either support or don't support Thanatos as a result of your experience with him.
I would reinforce Hildren's. Give it back.
If we can't give it back, because it will lead to violence and violence with the giants. Are we talking physical violence, or are there other forms of violence it can create?
Does it matter?
I'm sure that would be Doom's response. Does it matter?
Violence, even psychic violence, you should be aware.
Merck would say, I think we need to keep an open mind about alternative ways to use this. But the other mechanism that I think we need to think about is that a breach of contract may attract the wild hunt. So if we do something different, which absolutely I'm all open to if it's the right move, we just need to have something in
I
place
think
for the wild hunt.
I couldn't make a choice without talking to the matrons.
So, addressing Merck's concerns about the wild hunt, Calrix does know the law of the wild hunt. The wild hunt isn't about did you break the contract or not, it is why. So if you broke the contract to prevent a curse of violence on a race of people and to prevent enslavement, the wild hunt would approve that this was a justifiable break of contract rather than punish you for breaking contract.
Merck's not wedded to getting the crown back to the giants. He's just wedded to trying to destroy the master.
Calcrix's goal as well is destroy the master.
I think that we would be able to communicate that destruction is better than passing the curse on to the matrons, but I think we need to involve them in the conversation. I think it will go backwards if we turn up and go, well, we found it and we destroyed it.
We don't have to tell them under the circumstances under which it was destroyed. We could say we found it, but it was destroyed.
I still don't like it. I think talking to the matrons is the best option. From our conversation so far, I believe that they would side with the destruction of the Storm King's crown, but I don't think this is, considering the treatment and the abuse that the giants have been put under for the last couple of centuries or whatever, however long it's been, I don't like the idea of making that decision for them. I understand that it's a danger, and I understand that, but from
No,
a
that's not what I was going to say.
morality perspective, I just think that we can't, if we're trying to create peace and make amends, making this decision for them is something we can't do.
If that's the case, then we have to be prepared for them to say, no, give us the crown.
And that's exactly what I was going to say. Look, I agree with the morality side of giving them true autonomy, but Calcrix has also lived on the other side where they've turned around and said no, and even though you have every faith of people might follow through, the fact will be is whatever we decide, we're going to have to live with the fact that if they say no, we had an opportunity to end violence, and we gave it back to them to curse themselves.
So give me a second to try and the Hildren's thought processes.
That's fine, you can take your time. I'm not saying...
Oh, we don't need to decide on this now.
Yeah, I'm not saying this is a dead set choice right now. I'm just saying keep in mind that if we do make that decision...
I know it is a risk, and it is one that I think Hildren would take. Particularly knowing that our motivation, partly our motivation in all of this is, yes, we're aiming to stop the Master and all of that stuff, but the whole point, the majority of this point with the Storm King's crown and everything we've learned and everything she stands for, I don't think she can make that decision.
And that's fair. That can be your opinion. It's all good. I would actually suggest, considering the time of night, we take the fortnight to finalise the decision next session. It gives us a good point to end the game on. There's a little bit of suspense.
Mm-hmm.
And it allows us to think of all the implications.
Yeah, I will think on it, but at this point my gut instinct is that's Hildren's stance.
Well, when I say implications, it could be we could think about how we present the choice to the Giants in order to possibly persuade them.
Oh, persuading them and doing everything we can to make sure they'll say yes. Totally up for that.
Yeah.
But I think that the choice has to be theirs.
And
I think of the three choices, hiding it and twisting it is not where I would go. It has to be destruction.
Yeah. I don't think Calcrix's goal would be to hide it or twist it.
Oh, no, I mean
goal
Trickster
would be-
God or Lighthouse.
Well, that's why she would go for someone like Thanatos, who would just ultimately end the violence. Her ultimate goal she's been the one who's driven this from before anyone would even come and address the Storm King and the other giant problems. She's always, when all of the Monday, Wednesday and Friday parties were given the option of helping the giants, they've said no until they didn't have any more other quests to do. And Calcrix has always said, we really should help the giants. She's helped in the background in the sense of she's set up ambassadors to try and help give them back their autonomy, and she's also interested in their autonomy, but she also does not want to see them go back into a cycle where they destroy themselves.
I understand that, and I think Hildren understands that from Calcrix, but particularly as she, I feel like she is a very gut moralistic. It's why she hasn't immediately turned on and stabbed Merc.
And look, both as a player and a character, Calcrix actually hasn't made up her mind, even though you guys seem to think that she has. I actually want 2 weeks to think about this before I figure out what my actual standpoint is.
So Merc thinks about risk. Like, what if we give it back? They wanted it back. What if they turned violent? What if they joined the Master and just slaughtered the countryside?
Or what if they return to their conquering ways and just slaughter everyone?
Yep.
And that is why Calcrix wants 2 weeks to think about it.
Because you do realise
Ariadne
that
does
a
too.
part of the matron has been missing since they were put to sleep.
Yeah.
And yet the Storm King has acted as all the matrons.
Yeah.
We were told that returning the parts, we were told by Frosty that it wouldn't doom the world.
It wouldn't doom the world because the world will survive.
It could doom.
I'd have to look at the actual wording, but it was it's okay to give it back to them. They're not going to destroy the world.
Yeah.
They're not going to destroy everybody else either. It's that the context had changed so the same events wouldn't happen again.
Well, the other thing is the rest of the world has advanced greatly.
Yeah.
So
And-
it would be another war happening, not doing the world.
And it's what we can use the time between sessions for. We can look at our journal notes, we can collate the knowledge that we have together without spending all of that time in game doing that.
Mhm.
And then cast a vote.
And seeing how
Good
long it
plan.
takes to get Hildren back into Hildren's body.
Oh yes, that
Well,
is happening
yeah.
as soon as possible.
It's very odd seeing a half smart Cletus. Yeah.
Half smart, thank you very much.
Yeah, that's true. Half smart.
I'm not half smart.
Of course you are. You're good in other things.
My intelligence is not that low.
No, it's not low. I never said it's low.
And I am particularly wise, thank you very much.
But it's also very weird seeing a very low intelligence Hildren running around.
Yes, she's not enjoying
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
bumping into walls.
that. Hopefully he's not that.
I don't know, you might incur some inconsequential damage as a result of all that.
I've already incurred inconsequential damage from him.
But getting
I
a
am
2 on his
exceedingly
charisma
pissed.
saving throw was amusing.
I'm exceedingly pissed at Cetus right now.
Okay, going to
He's the
end
cause of
credits.
all your woes.
Thanks, watchers.
See ya.